Because it's gonna take him an hour to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coincidentally enough, you guys are like around like Raids was leaving like Temple District around an hour ago, so there was technically a chance that he might have seen him. Whatever.
He's actually just like a few blocks down and he's just unintentionally following him.
Hey, cities and streets with him, alright?
Mm.
So yeah, you guys are at the Grove, having just had that vision, having just dropped that lore bomb. Raids is looking very exhausted.
Oh boy.
Tired. Is he going to be okay? Shay just like looking at him.
Probably just needs to sleep.
Yeah, maybe get him back to the house, let him pass out, maybe.
To be fair, I think he might have some level of blood loss. Did anyone ever pass
Possibly a thing, yeah.
Just a lot just happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still kind of processing it myself, to be honest.
In Dick County, he's not missing any HP technically.
Technically, but he also did stab a dagger into his arm, so like, I don't know how this works.
True as well.
Don't think about it too much.
Don't think about it.
Okay, cool.
Oh, what if we should probably take him back to our place. Shay, are you gonna be fine walking home alone, or?
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
She holds up the medicine. I mean, I guess you don't know what it is, but she just holds up like this
Question.
this little tub, which is often associated with traditional herbal medicine, and poultices.
Looks at Darshan or his forest and is like, okay, that's something that I don't get. Okay, sure.
Are you planning to beat people over the head with it? Or...
No. I was just gonna apply it and call it a night.
Okay, I was thinking more getting home without getting murdered by this so-called serial killer, but...
Oh
yeah,
God.
okay.
You're so bad at holding
Serial
secrets. You're so bad at holding secrets.
Very just...
Fuck, was that a secret?
You can hear him.
Literally no one knows besides us!
You can hear him loudly just face plate.
Actually, okay, could we... Could Rose attempt to do like a death save to stop her from saying that out loud?
Nah, it's way too late.
That's gone.
That's way too late. And
I
also,
figured, but
if you were like having a pre-assumption that Thea was gonna spill the beans, then sure. But since none of that was made known to me, no.
Fair.
It's as much of a surprise to you as Rose to you as Garth. Serial killer?
I hear the streets are really dangerous at night. You know, like, you need to protect yourself in case there are serial killers out here. I hear they're really dangerous round about now. I mean, you know, you get them back home in the capital all the time. You have to. There could be. You never know. I mean, there's some right weirdos out. I mean, we just fought an Onibaba, for fuck's sake. You know, you never know if there's going to be one of her people out there.
As I go to the old cafe to look at her sheet.
Such a panicked response. It's just like, oh yeah, there might be. I mean, it could be.
roll me deception.
I mean, we all could be serial killers, right? Who knows? Like,
Who knows?
Yeah, I kill
like,
people all the time.
just don't think about it, please.
Don't think about it. Oh no, that's so bad.
Oh, the other one would have been a nat 20 too.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, that would have been, you would have needed like advantage and stuff. Alright, let's see, where is
Insight
it?
plus 17.
Where is it? World NPCs, Colonials, Wake Bears, Bar College, Shay, there it is. She doesn't have insight trained.
Finding sheets sometimes.
Yeah.
Please be less than a 13. Please be less than a 13.
She has a +5.
Oh no, it's
like
gonna be above a 13.
6? You need to roll like a 6? Oh god, it's so close. Your rambling work.
I mean, another thing considered you have guidance as well.
Okay.
So.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, can I roll a...
Let's see, expertise.
Never mind.
Yeah, well, you know, whatever.
Yeah, for reference, Shay rolled 12.
I'm on there now.
Oh, okay, I didn't see.
Okay, I need to restore my roll
Wonderful.
20 because opening up different editors will bug it out sometimes. So I gotta reopen this. I mean, I think roll 20 doesn't assume that you're running multiple games in concurrence. That'd be pretty weird for D&D. I'm GMing and playing at the same time. Don't question how that syncs up. Don't fucking question it.
Pulls out gun.
So yeah,
Don't question it.
she just blinks at your frantic.
She has a very overactive
Off-throw, like
imagination
throwing
in
off.
situations. It's bad.
Are you okay?
We got attacked a while ago by a guy in a. What was his name? I completely forgot what it was. The guy with the Ambrosia. He was pretty
Imura?
mental, you know. Imura, yeah, you get creeps like Imura, you know. It's dangerous out there these days.
She just looks like a mouthing motion.
And obviously, if you're just carrying around a bottle.
In fairness, the dragonfly is a killer. Oh.
Yeah.
It does seem like Shay knows of the dragonfly.
Should we question? No. Let's just leave that one alone.
And they just got back. They went with us. So we're just concerned that she might have some pent-up aggression. Is it a she? I thought the dragonfly was a guy. I don't bloody know at this point, to be honest. And I don't care.
I think they prefer it, as in it's a killing machine.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, when you've got nothing but a glass bottle, you know, it's not much in the way of defense.
Hold up, 2 seconds. Why do you know the dragonfly?
Yes, it's a Shay.
Yes.
Darren told me.
Wait, who did she say told her?
Dyrene.
Dyrene. Oh.
The other.
Yeah.
The elf. Bard.
Yeah. Why? You know what? I don't know them. I'm not gonna question that. People just know people. I'm just gonna roll with that. Just not worry about it.
Well, Dyrene used to be well, I guess he never fully got there, so that's good. He was meant to be a dancer.
Question mark.
You know the dancer session.
Okay.
Say a session, mate.
Everyone knows of the dancer session. It's like the high elven. It's a racial stereotype that's 100% true. It's like it's not a stereotype. It's a political and historical fact. It's like saying fucking the Holocaust was done by Nazis. Well, amongst other parties, but there are the pretenders of it. It's like a known fact.
They're the focus.
Everyone knows it. Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, there are still people that deny the Holocaust happened. But you know what? Let's just not get into that one.
Yeah, well, there are
don't fuck with that.
people that don't think the dancer session is real too. Whatever, man. It's just something the special watch tells you, man. They put Manax in the water and turn the fish gay.
Just the other day, my fish casted an extend spell. So that
How
Manax
does that make sense, man? He's got an intelligence score of 2 and a charisma score of 7. How are you casting that, man? Riddle me that. No, it's
And everyone else is just like, the fuck are you talking about, Jethro?
You don't know. But yeah. So you know what the term dancer implies.
Interesting.
He got out of it. But he... Well, she was the back of her neck. There's just some things you can't get rid of.
Fair.
He's not like a killer or anything. A serial killer like the dragonfly.
Sure. Okay. I wasn't, like, I was curious about the situation. I didn't know. I wasn't judging that. Yeah.
Varric and Abigail look at one another when she says that he's not a serial killer.
It's like, but he's trained in how to be.
Yeah, that's sort of the thing you read off of him. Like, he's not a serial killer, but he's killed people, is what you're saying.
Anyways, we should go.
Ray's is, like, leaned against Varric.
We
Like,
should go before it
Not
completely passes
drunkenly,
out.
but just like exhaustedly.
Yeah.
Which is impressive.
Yeah, we
Given I'm
should
pretty sure he's like a good chunk taller than Varric, and Varric is out here in full kit, and he's a full Dragonborn, which I don't imagine scales are light.
Dragonborn are pretty hefty
Yeah.
and
they're
big.
boys.
Yeah. So summing it up.
Yeah, I should probably get him home then.
Yeah. He's getting heavy.
Oh no. Well, see
Maybe
around,
try and
Shay.
levitate him part of the way. See you.
Gotta get a metallic dragon scale. Ancient. We'll do that tomorrow, I promise. Or try.
Well,
Try being probably the more operative word, yes.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't imagine many people, if any, just happen to have an ancient metallic dragon scale on them.
I mean, I could think of one, and you hint at knowing a different one.
In town.
And town, yeah, that's different though.
I don't want to just go skipping back to the Feywilds right now, given who we just pissed off.
Fair.
Yeah, like a little bit of a breather, I think, between Feywild visits, if that's all right.
Can we just visit? Never mind. No. Go on. Finish what you were about to say. No. I sense I've made a mistake of some kind. Mm-hmm.
Smart.
Mistake. I've made a mistake.
I said I made a mistake.
Just there you go.
Great disturbance in the point. Also a good one.
Yeah, so you guys start going back.
Yeah, Rose would get on the other side of Ray's to help him.
Yeah, you guys are just doing like it's like dragging a man with no legs stuff.
Kinda.
Like it's not dragging him, we're like literally holding him up, but
He can walk, he just needs a little bit of support. Anyways.
you can choose a number one creatures, including yourself, equal to your proficiency bonus. So 4. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, you guys get going, and as you guys get to the perimeter of the grove, oh look, it's ruined. You finally caught up.
Hey, he's looking for you.
Oh hey, good timing.
You see that Raze is on the brink of unconsciousness, being carried like under armpit by Varric and Rose. You see Shay. You met Shay in the board slide. You met Shay before.
Wait, did y'all get in a fight?
No, some more insane shit happened than a fight.
Not the Baba, right?
No. Actually, I have some
No,
information
no.
on that. You might like to know
What?
later. Love it.
I can show him what happened if you guys want. It might not be as potent, given she looks at Raze. Yeah.
You know, that might be the best option.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of hard to explain, really.
Oh god, there's so much.
Ruhan, can you? She looked you up and up. Are you tolerant? She just looks you up and down.
What?
Of, like,
I'm
people,
pretty
or-
good of memorizing people. I don't think you were this tall before.
Oh,
Um,
one. Does that actually have any benefit to memorizing how tall people are?
I mean, it clearly.
in
makes
this town, it
things
does.
noticeable.
I suppose actually that's a good point. You might be able to identify people who are impostoring via some sort of magic.
Don't those
Mhm.
usually
I'll remember
also...
that for a second.
If there were like high elven spies or something, which
Oh,
there sort of
speculates.
are, but
Okay, interesting information there.
There's a whole political
well,
thing
I
that
think
we
you guys
can
have
battle.
you guys have met them before already, right? The other bards.
Oh, they're elven spies.
I mean, it makes sense.
Well, they're bards that operate in Cathathalor. I have to imagine they're spies of some
Yeah,
sort.
no, that logic tracks.
Yeah. Also, considering
Yeah.
one of the... Anyways.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
But back to your initial question. Yes, Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. Can you crouch down then, so I can put my hands on your head?
Sure. You know, when a giant finds their true purpose, they reach their full height.
That's what caused. Huh? So the stories are real. And she just puts her hands on, basically making like a not a circle because that means that's a closed circle, which is impossible. But just sort of wrapping her hands around your temples.
Say, wait, how tall is she?
I think Shay is like 5. God damn, just close to Shay. 5'7", I believe. So
Okay.
you probably had to like take a knee, maybe.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe more. You know, he just sits down.
You just sit down, cross your legs or whatever. Thank you. And then she puts her hands on your temples, and you feel a surge of. It's like watching. Would be like the telepathic equivalent of like watching a TV show. Like a string of images in FPS, frames per second sort of shit, like just rolls into your head. Audio included. This is like watching through your familiar senses. You know it's not you, but what you're seeing is, or at least appearing, very real.
Does Ruhan understand Draconic by chance?
Don't think so, but
Nope.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe like a know thy enemy kind of situation, but
Yeah, oh my god, like.
all right, I'm just gonna crack open Shay. I should just recreate Shay's sheet in this one at some point. There's a lot of sheets I need to recreate from the old campaign. Too lazy, too much time.
Also considering how infrequently.
Don't worry, I've recreated the serial killers already.
Oh, good, great.
Just kidding, no, I haven't.
That's a lie.
Not fully. There's some things I need to change. Does Shay understand Draconic? I doubt she would. Just kidding. I never put her language proficiencies.
So she just happens to speak Draconic.
I mean, yeah.
I'm not.
Nice coincidence.
I am not saying that.
No, she would know like Elven and Common.
Elvish in the High Elven and Wood Elven dialects. She would know Common. She'd have some peripheral understanding of Navados.
What about Sylvan?
Not Sylvan.
Okay.
She's not going that high up the ancestral evil shit tree.
Makes sense.
I'll give her a 15% chance. I'll already do 100 now. I'll give her a 15% chance, 15 overload to see if she does.
Get a 3. 25.
25.
Good roll.
Funny, I was thinking 25 earlier, but no, she just simply has no impetus to. Like, stories about dragons aren't written in Draconic, so she has no impetus to. So you get this stream of information, this scene of obsidian dark cavern, like obsidian on the ground, basically. This elder, peculiar looking draconic figure, a multi-chromatic one at that. It accompanies a string of information some of which is what Rose knows, like what Rose posited upon the party. But there is also stuff that Shay knows, independent of that, as a bard. To the point where I do this with my other crew because they really like city investigation stuff. But I think it's a fun, not mechanic, but fun thing to do. Shay is a bard that knows stuff I know an approximate knowledge of many things. Finn, the human lad, stuff like that. You guys can ask me one question, any question about the mother dragons, and I will answer to the best of Shay's ability. No, keep in mind that Shay might know something about anything in regards to the mother dragons, or we'll just say the dragons en general. We'll keep
Fred was here. This is his thing.
Yeah, I'd say I feel like we should.
Can we
defer that
save that?
He's on. He's on Discord. I can see him.
Oh, so he is.
Someone ping him if you want to include his vote. He's like, I want to play with lads, but I
He's
can't.
just staring at the Discord longingly.
Yeah, he's just looking at it like,
Just
damn
watching what you can't have.
Wouldn't it be funny if he hopped to the roll 20 but he did not the Discord, so he only sees the rolls?
How would you describe it?
Long.
Oh no.
What is this from? Why is this guy hugging that pole so?
I don't know. It's I
What
know
is
the
that
show. I
peg
can't remember
for?
the name. It's that's supposed to be Captain Hook, I think. I can't remember the name of the show.
Oh, is it just Hook? Is it just Hook?
It's
Oh,
no,
is it that fairy
it's-
tale thing?
Yeah, it's super basic.
I
he-
remember
show.
that.
He does
Jesus.
certainly look like a
Uh-huh.
fairy. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why
Captain
is he
Hook was a twin.
hugging? What? Okay, why is there a peg in that pole? Like, what?
Where is his hook hand?
Yeah,
He's too
why does
young
he
to
have
have a
both his
hook hand
hands?
yet.
Riddle me that.
That's a shit Captain Hook.
Yeah,
It's Captain Almost Hook.
Almost Hook,
he's
Jesus.
got a hook somewhere else.
Oh god.
Oh no. Does he at least have a peg leg? That's all I want to know.
No,
No
Dang
peg
it.
for you.
How did Hook look? Hook lost his. Hook didn't have a peg leg, did he?
No, but if you don't
Sure.
have a
No,
hook
not a
hand, you have
leg,
to
but I
at
know he
least
had a
have a
hook.
peg leg.
But then he's
Yeah,
not Captain
that's a
Hook
pirate
anymore.
leg.
He's just a random pirate.
Captain
I know,
Peg.
right about look at him.
Captain. That's what this guy's name is. This is definitely Captain Peg.
Yeah, that's why there's a peg in that pole for no reason.
There is certainly a
Oh,
reason. You
no.
just don't want it.
Don't say "oh no," Kirsty. You're only saying "oh no" because you're thinking of something different. All right, we're just talking about the peg leg and the peg in that pole. All right, nothing else.
Oh wait, so I touched this up based off
Wait,
with
someone messaged Fred or
I did. He hasn't responded.
okay.
Vin Rohan.
Oh, you changed it a little
yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't like the mask being all red.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it. I sort of like that it looked very bloody in the Crimson Disc. But I get that.
You
I
like
get
violence, so blood is fine.
I like that you incorporated the Forge Master's fingers. Very good. Very good.
Oh, I like that.
Should we just like leave it on red and then whenever he gets a response, we like jump back to this scene to keep it moving?
I will say you guys can ask a question now, and he gets a question. Why not?
Okay, sure. What kind of
And before he asks the same fucking question as you guys, so
That'd be
thusly
great.
it doesn't fucking matter.
Do we want to workshop this real quick? Because
Yeah,
I know what I want to ask.
Take your time. No rush.
What idea do you have?
Does she care about the plight of enslaved dragons?
It's a good question.
I'm just gonna quickly look over my notes so I remember. Zalo?
L lore.
I want to think.
The Laura.
Well, actually, Fred might just ask like what a conduit is because that was something that was brought up that nobody really knew what the fuck she was talking about, which might be a little too obscure for this case. Yeah, I would be questioning like what her overall goal is, like if she has one, if anything. It's like what the fuck. She's the mother of dragons. Like, what else do you want after that? Probably ungodly levels of power and influence. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. If that's what you want to do.
Well, that was just my one idea. I feel like
Yeah, maybe like more information on what Raise's quote-unquote role might be that she's after. Because apparently came there too prematurely, so...
We don't want to become premature.
I swear this doesn't happen.
That's such a low-hanging fruit of a joke, and you took it.
Oh my
How
god.
far you're falling? Oh, how far? First, you let Jordan get away with that
Forget
shit.
about it. I'm not gonna lie.
I feel
Fran has
bad.
corrupted you too. I'm the last bastion. No.
Okay, so which one of those do we want to go with?
So, I mean, mine is literally planning for the future against Dragon Baba.
In that case, I would prefer we ask about that one.
Yeah, cool.
You guys don't know you're
Because that's like
going
a
against
long
Draken
term.
Baba. Maybe she'll be on your side. You guys think of that?
Dragon Ball was like,
Yes,
hey,
how
I'll work
long?
with you if we kill the giant one. And it's like, okay, but we're gonna kill you later. You can try. God, what would be worse? One that controls giants or one that controls dragons?
I already know what O's answer is.
Yeah. The one that personally affects me.
Yeah, fair. I'll give you that.
The one I'm already pissed off.
Anyways.
Ruhan's answer, what do you mean? It's a good thing dragons are enslaved. It's where they belong.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh no.
I was like, huh. I mean, it makes sense, but also, huh. Anyways, let's go with O's question then, because like it seems to have more long-term potential.
What is the mother dragon's opinions on the enslavement of her children?
I believe that's what it was.
Is that something she would care about?
No.
Rip.
Okay, I should. Okay, no asterisk. No
Right,
in
because-
small quantity. Yes, in large quantity.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Right. One, well, you shouldn't have gotten yourself enslaved.
That's exactly
20.
That's exactly the logic. Like, if you got enslaved, that's because you're weak. And Mama didn't raise no weaklings, so I guess you're not mine. Versus if it happens to a lot of them, if it's a lot of them, then she's like, okay, hold up.
Yeah, you're
Something's
encroaching on my
messing up the
turf
family
now.
tree. Yeah, it's like that.
I respect.
Yeah, so
Based mother dragon.
that's you actually hit the nail on the head of like that's exactly the logic. Take an inspiration. And before I already have an inspiration.
He probably does.
I don't, because I use them.
Damn.
Last
okay.
time I had one, I whatchamacallit? I burnt it on trying to succeed at saving throw. I still failed 5 times.
Oh
go.
yeah.
We out here, boys.
Can we get a pog? Nope. You could get a death. Okay.
Sylvester Stallone is King Shark.
And then I
What?
got
I don't-
crit punched
I
by
don't
a
like
sky
that.
giant.
So yeah, that's the insights of information you see literally what happened, except without the psychic trauma and pain, and you don't, just like Shay, you don't understand what is being said. You get the insights of information thereafter from Rose, and then Shay weaves in her own knowledge that, you know, that the mother dragons is not a tiger mom. She really doesn't care about her children if
Suck.
Yeah.
well, she's rather distant. Like, that's sort of the catch. Like, she's not on this plane. Like, not fully. Like, it's like a demi-plane of sorts, or like a league of her own, so to speak. She's not fully here. Same for the father. He's not fully here. You can get to where they are from here, but they're not here.
Oh yeah, that was a thing that was mentioned, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Like there's like a spot that you could potentially quote unquote ascend and talk to them.
exactly. Well, it goes both ways. You can ascend to talk to either of them.
Right.
The doors are here. So that's how you sort of get given the information by Shay that she doesn't care. Success or failure amongst her children, she doesn't really care.
Just look back to all of them after seeing this.
She lets
He
go
would
over her
just-
head.
He would put his finger up.
Yes.
I want to be disappointed, but I've done worse.
Fair.
But we're all even for me going into that shrine of Onibabas alone.
I mean, I wasn't really judging you on that. That kind of tracks with your character. It just felt very unlucky situation. And God, you were so close to dying. God, don't do that again. Anyways. Can you help with the Dragonborn? He's very, very heavy.
Yeah, he looks very heavy.
Yeah.
I imagine Ruhag just throw him over your shoulder.
You could just probably hold him underarm.
Yeah. I mean, I can carry 5,000 pounds.
Yeah,
Well,
like he has a Forge Master's finger still to him, so he's a one size category larger, but in terms of carrying capacity. So yeah, he can just like the way someone picks up their dog or I pick up my cat, just put him underneath, walk around with him.
Oh, come on. This was a great bit. I'll find the gift later. It's like you're holding like just a bag of grapes. He's just nothing. He weighs nothing to you.
So what are your guys' plans now? You guys are free to deposit Ray's back at your home and tuck him in. Give a kiss, good night. Good night, grandfather.
Oh, tuck her down. Look at it.
Oh, what a wee baby.
Met a god today.
He went for a long walkie.
So yeah, you guys can call. It is entirely your guys' choice as players and as characters to call it a night, or go do something else. But in terms of forecast or logistics, no, it's not even forecast. It's just literal logistics. It would take you guys like 40 minutes to get back to your own house. So the time would be like 7:40, 8 o'clock or so, or it might be 9 o'clock rather. 8 o'clock.
I'm good with going to.
Yeah. Early night.
Yeah, might as well, yeah.
Yeah, you're rocking that new mask.
Rose was already getting ready to put on comfy clothes and shit. She's good to go to bed.
Oh yeah, armor off the minute you pass through the threshold. Comfies are within sight, and you're like, yes.
Basically.
That's like the adventure equivalent of like taking your bra off as soon as you get home, armor
100%.
off as soon as you get through the threshold.
My wife
Oh,
doesn't
thank
even
God,
make it to the
breastplate.
room. Yeah, my wife doesn't even make it to the room, and her titty holster's off.
Oh my god.
Front door's almost closed. Reach behind her back.
Oh yeah, that thing's like halfway across the flat. Like.
Anyways.
So you guys content in just calling it a night?
Yeah.
So is
Yeah.
the Temple of the Mad Stalker still old?
The temples are always open in
That's
this
an
town.
interesting concept.
Yeah, I need to take a pit stop real quick just to check on.
It's further away than where your house is.
Pit stop,
What do you
go
mean pit
twice as
stop?
far.
It's fine. What do you mean pit stop?
I mean, sure, we're not your boss. Just don't die.
Yeah, in and out, real quick. 5 minutes.
Quick adventure.
Quick adventure.
Rose, go on, quick adventure. In and
Oh
out.
my god, he is just
Put on the mask.
Oh god, no.
Put on the mask, Rose. In and out. 5 minutes. Come back out the fucking dungeon, Theodore. Man, it's a pretty accurate.
It actually is.
It's pretty accurate, huh? Anyways.
It's fucking stupid. I love it.
Yeah. So okay. So the way Ruhan posits a quick pit stop, you guys are literally going past your house to the Temple District.
Should we drop?
You guys can drop
Yeah.
Rays off and then go to the Temple District if you guys want.
We drop the
Yeah.
Dragonborn off, then we head that way.
Make sure you lock the door. Last
Lock
one
the door.
alive, lock the door.
Last one alive.
Yeah, it's a TF2 quote.
Oh.
Soldier, TF2. RIP the voice actor. That's
Oh
pretty-
shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Last.
They died?
Yeah, the voice actor for Soldier and TF2 died. I want to say last year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
To make
There's a whole soundboard.
Oh my god. The power.
How do you play? Hell yeah.
swear, my animals just want to piss my neighbors off. They always go to his yard every time.
What did he do? Did he kick one of them?
They just like the second they buy the go,
Ooh,
there's 5 other houses, man. You could just
maybe there's something special. Does your neighbor have animals?
Is he hoarding catnip?
a little dog who we poop. Probably not.
That's all I'm
Anyways.
wondering. Like, if they keep going to his yard, maybe they're just trying to like claim turf or something.
That's actually a good point. I was just thinking.
Well, the question is, do any of your other neighbors have pets or animals?
So there's another cat that comes out that always comes down to my house to see if my cats can play. Like I say it like that as like a kid because that's literally what it does. It sits outside of meows.
Hey, can your kids come out? Meow.
Come on, let's come play. Let's come play.
Downside, cat's playing is fighting. So how's your cat listening?
Hey, listen, I
Yeah, most of the time, yeah.
yeah. Anyways,
Sometimes they, yeah.
sometimes it's chill. Sometimes. So you guys drop Rays off at home. Make sure that everything is still present on him. Do you guys leave the scale with him, or do you guys take it?
I feel like we should probably just leave it with them.
Yeah, find like a safe spot in his room or something to put it in. Or just like stick it in. Yeah, just like stick it in like a wee teddy bear or something.
Here's what we
Interesting
do.
that you think Rays
Put it
has
in
a
the bag of. Put it in the
I mean,
bag
the
of holding.
scale maybe.
Put it in the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Oh,
he has,
yeah,
he has
yeah.
a teddy bear. It just has a bunch of needles in it. It's weird.
Yeah, that's the head.
Oh my
It's
God.
like
It's
an
acupuncture practice.
So yeah, put it in the bag of holding.
he was going for voodoo doll. I was making a joke about grandfather.
Yeah. All right. Here's what we do. Put it in the bag of holding.
Yes.
Cut a hole in the mattress. Put it in there, mending the hole in the mattress.
Boom. Cash money.
There we are, ultimate safety.
Speaking of cats, playing a coin.
Yeah, screw it for the. Oh wait, does any of us have mending?
No.
well-
Yeah, no. Derek doesn't.
It's not cantrip he picked up.
Bullshit.
He has message. He's got guidance.
I mean,
Bingo.
okay.
Right.
Respect.
Suppose we can't guidance it closed.
No, you can't guidance it close. You
With
guys
the
can try
power
to
of
sew it
will.
up your fucking self, and then he can guidance you, but
Dang it.
just put it under his pillow like the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, just put it under his pillow.
Yeah.
I went to sleep with a bottle of the good stuff, and I woke up with a dragon scale underneath my pillow.
What the hell happened?
So yeah, you guys.
That's a pretty hardcore tooth fairy.
Scale fairy. Scale mail fairy. So yeah. You guys deposit both scale and raise at home and make your merry way to the temple district to go to the temple of Mad Stalker Sylvia.
That'll go swimming.
And what a place it is. Every temple to, the respective gods has a drastically different motif and aesthetic style. All Exalted Lord Octavian is like a more IRL, more traditional style, like monastery, stained glass windows, very large, very heavenly upon entering. Aegon Forgebringer is sort of a large-scale forge and crucible, that sort of stuff. Lots of molten works happening, just as part of the aesthetic of Aegon Forgebringer. Mad Stalker Sylvia, on the other hand, looks a bit more equivalent to a den. Not like a building, not like a crackhead den or something like that. No, a den in the sense of it is a secluded grove in its own right. Somewhere where you would very easily use your imagination to fill in where rangers have conclaves and stuff like that. It has buildings in it. Tall towers that peek up through the quote-unquote forest. Hovels and cottages or structures which are not ruined nor abandoned, but left